Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness, this whole holiday so far, I've seen commercial after commercial talking about the Fitbit Versa. It is everywhere. And honestly, I couldn't wait to get to midnight and be able to talk about this because again, just like Shannon was saying earlier when she launched it at 10, I am a bit of a Fitbit fanatic. And it's interesting because I just pulled my Fitbit out about a month ago. I kind of waned for a little bit and I went back and I put it on, and all of a sudden everything has changed. Very different from my first experiences of wearing the Fitbit. What they've done with the latest model is so exciting. There's so many ways to customize it because it's much more than just being a fitness tracker. Yes, it's a brilliant fitness tracker. Tracks your food, does all that we want it to do. But I'll tell you what they've done. They have elevated it so much. It does so much more. Like, I can read my text on my phone. I can actually turn down a call from my phone if I don't want to dig in my purse and find my phone and turn it off in the middle of a meeting. There's so many more things you can do than ever before if you have the Versa. And as I just mentioned, this is the #1 unit they offer. How crazy is this? So listen to this. Of all health trackers, and guys, you can spend hundreds of dollars on some really big names, but you don't have to tonight. In the US, Fitbit was the #1 selling brand for health and fitness tracker. And the second part of that I totally missed because you guys just...
#2 in the world for smartwatches.
#2 in the world for smartwatches. That's insane. Yeah, it's funny, and its original goal just wasn't being a smartwatch. But that's the cool thing about this. You'll want it for the tracking of your fitness and your health to meet your goals, but you'll love it for everything else it can do. Okay, get it? You'll want it for the fitness stuff and the tracking, and we'll get into all that. But you will go bonkers on the smartwatch that they've created out of it. All right, so here's what's happened. We launched this at 10 p.m. with Miss Shannon. Did a little sneak peek. I think they aired it for 20 minutes. We are already over 9,000 sold. And we're just officially getting to midnight a new day, right? We've already sold out of one choice. So going into this presentation, which again, I said it's gonna be a great time to watch and really learn about smartwatches, I wanna give you the colors, because this is a really big deal at this point, because one of the colors sold out at 10 p.m. tonight. So here's what we have. We have the all silver version with the black extra band. Now, usually this is $199. You will get 2 of the silver bands. They will be in 2 sizes, which is great, and we'll give you the update on that in just a second. But then you get the extra black band with that. You have the all rose gold version with the extra black band, and you have the all black version, which is what I'm wearing, that actually comes with the silver band. And I know we have a lot to get into, but again, the value is unprecedented. We've got the best price anywhere in the world and the best deal. If you go to hsn.com right now, it's $199, and all you do is you get the base band to go with it. That's on hsn.com, and it's a customer pick. We've added a separate band that's actually almost a $30 value on its own. So you're at $199 for just the watch itself and the band that comes with it, and then we've added that second band. And again, no one has a better value or a better price anywhere in the world. All right, so I'm gonna get Lori Leland out here because again, I think it can be very confusing, Lori, because there is a lot of smart watches out there.
Right, yeah.
How and why do you think Fitbit is the top of their game?
I really think they're the innovators in the first place. So they started this whole category basically in 2007. So they've had a lot of time to truly perfect their technology, and they're always in the background improving and adding features. So recently they started cycle tracking for ladies out there. So that's a recent addition to the application.
Female cycle tracking.
Female cycle
I thought that
tracking.
was brilliant.
Yes, it's so brilliant because that's something, you know, a lot of us, hey, we need access to that information. It's nice to have it. And the great thing too is they're always adding additional features. There's always something new and exciting about Fitbit that you don't necessarily have today that you could have tomorrow. And that doesn't mean you have to upgrade the watch. That just means the app is getting better. So it's an incredible way for you to get really the perfect synergy between a Fitbit, which was what we all aspire to own anyway, because it's the ultimate in fitness tracking. And then like you said, that smartwatch experience.
You'll buy it for the Fitbit, you'll love it for all the other stuff it can do. That's when your mind just goes, this is one of the greatest things ever. It was funny because I haven't had my Fitbit on for a while. And then I got really motivated in November, didn't even know this was coming up as a today's special. It was my own personal health choice. And I put it back on, and of course I did the upgrade on the software. It didn't cost me anything. I just upgraded the software because it told told me to. It's like, you haven't worn this for a while, girl. You want to upgrade your software? I'm like, yeah, sure. And you know what I found? I'll get into it later. The macro, you can now count your macros.
Yeah, you can.
And I do the keto world. So if you're keto world, we'll talk about that later on. But that, for me, was
huge.
the aha huge thing.
And for everybody,
really addressing those of us who follow our macros in keto.
Absolutely. And for everybody, it's something different. You know, I'm trying to do keto here and there, not right now, but maybe after the first of the year, but the macros is huge. For me, it's as simple as being able to see my family now on my watch face.
I love that, by the way.
I love that. So you can do a customized photograph. This is our Christmas picture last year in our Christmas jammies. And now every time I look down, it's right there. By the way, your face will automatically turn on when you twist your wrist on your Versa. So I love that. You can turn that feature on and off. Look at all these beautiful, bright, bold apps that you can do. So you can go in and do your relaxation. You can find out what the weather conditions are. You can listen to music. This is actually able to preload with 300 songs. So you can walk out of your house without your phone and you're gonna be able to listen to music, just pair your Bluetooth headset. But here it is. So here's all your fitness tracking too. So your entire dashboard is right here on your wrist. There's how many steps I've traveled. It's a new day, so I've only taken a few steps so far. Distance traveled, there's your altimeter right there that shows you how many floors you've climbed, how many calories you've burned, and your active minutes. So you have all of these screens right here that show you right at your fingertips. You also have instant, always on heart rate monitoring. I love that. So you don't have to do that awkward or bulky chest strap. You can always see exactly what your heart rate is. And then anytime you want to see what your notifications look like, you'll get that gentle vibration when a text message comes in. I love that you can just swipe down from below. So it looks like I have one. Oh, here's one from my dear friend Annie. She bought one of these and she is so excited to get the new Versa. So now not only can I take a look at that message, maybe I'm in a busy meeting or I'm at dinner or maybe I'm at a stoplight in my car and I don't want to dig for my purse, I'm going to be able to take a look at that entire message and then I can even send a quick response, which is really cool.
I love that feature.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh my gosh, and you know what happens is my phone's always buried deep in my tote, in my bag, and I'll hear it ring, and all I do is look down at my Fitbit and hit the stop, and it hangs my phone up for me.
Yep.
So you don't even have to stop, or if you're in a meeting and all of a sudden your phone's ringing and you can hear it, you just look at your watch and go kick and hit stop, and then it actually hangs up on the people. Greatest feature ever.
That's really good. You answer that call right on your wrist and then it activates your phone and then you can hang it up that way too. It's so cool. I just want you to be aware of sizing just real quick because I know you are choosing that size in your secondary band that we're including. So you're getting a lot of levels of adjustment with both of these bands just so you can see, but they're only about an inch. There's only about an inch difference from the small medium to the large extra large. And just so you know, the small medium fits wrists 5.5 to 7.1 inches and the large extra large is 7.1 to 8.7 inches.
And can I show you something, girls? Because this is a little bit of a concern, because here's what's going to happen. We are limited on the sizing. So everybody gets, make sure you understand the package. You get the Fitbit, and you're going to get 2 of the main bands, right? In each package.
Yep.
So I got that right. So it's small, medium, medium, large, which is great.
Right.
So you will have a band to fit everybody.
Everybody will be accommodated with that
All you're doing is you're picking your second band size.
Right.
So if you want to get a small medium on your second band side or a large extra large, that's what you're choosing beyond the band colors. Also, I am wearing the large to prove something. I have 2 small things on my legs are small and my wrists are small. That's it on my body. I want to show you I am wearing the large. I have a 6.5 inch wrist. It's pretty small for me. I'm kind of a tall girl. But I want you to see I have the large on.
I wear the large all the time too.
Totally comfortable, fine. I'm actually okay with it. So if we happen to run out of the extra bonus band in the small, don't worry about it, just get your color choices. That's kind of my advice right now.
Exactly.
I would just get whatever colors speak to me the most, because you will have at least one band will be a perfect fit and the other band's gonna work fine, regardless of what size you get.
Absolutely, you can't make a mistake with this. There's tons of levels of adjustment. If you happen to get one that's a little too long, you could always trim it if you wanted to. And then here's really the magic behind the scenes. So it's the Fitbit app. And what I want you to realize about this app is it works for Apple, it works for Android, it works for Google phones. It works for any
track phone.
Yeah, any
I thought
track
that
phone,
was awesome.
Any style of phone you might happen to have. This isn't married to one particular system. You're gonna be able to use this across all systems, so that makes it really useful. Now, I love the fact that you have right here in that free application, you just download it, create a free account. It's really easy. But look at this. I can see all my steps. I can look back and see how many steps I've walked over the last weeks or few months. It's really handy. It's right there. My floor is climbed. Oh, there, just turned over, so it's midnight. All my steps are from yesterday. I have to just go backwards to see them. But I love the fact that you have your distance traveled here, your calories burned, your active minutes. This will automatically detect exercise for you. So it automatically knows when you've done a workout on your wrist, or when you've gone for a walk, or when you've gone for a jog, or if you're on an elliptical, or guess what? You go for a swim. Your Fitbit Versa automatically knows that, and it's water resistant to 50 meters, so you don't even have to take it off, and it'll tell you how many laps you
know what I love the best? I go in the shower now in mine.
Me too.
Thank you, Lord.
Love it.
I used to always take my off, and then I get all ready, leave for work, or leave to go out in my day, and not have it on. I go, wait a minute, none of these steps are counting.
I know, right?
Now you go in the shower, you walk out, you don't take the darn thing off. Okay, a couple questions. By the way, I am simulcasting on Facebook Live. Now, this is really awesome because Lori's here, and we can I said we're gonna make you the smartest smartwatch shopper ever because of this hour. And if you wanna ask me a question, you can. I've got a couple good ones.
Sure.
Dee, we answered your question on the sizes. I hope you heard that, so there you go. Thomas asked a really good question. He has an old Fitbit, and you guys might have something like this. Let's go back a couple.
So
this is dramatically different.
Yep, so that's my Charge 2. Look, here's my Charge 1. Look, I've had every iteration. Look at that screen on the Charge 1.
That's the whole screen there.
It's, you know, we've come a long way, baby.
But Thomas's question is, I have an old Fitbit, and will all my info still work if I upgrade to this?
Yes. So you can keep the same account, and you can actually add another Fitbit device. You don't even have to get rid of your old one if you ever want to switch back to it, or maybe it suits a purpose that, you know, you're going out on the town in the evening and it's a little bit smaller or whatever. You can actually add additional Fitbit models, and it's all within the same account, and you can seamlessly switch back and forth.
Okay, this is a good one. Sunday says, and I love that name, are these just for women or for men also?
I'm so glad she asked that, because look at this. We have one right here. So this is the black choice that comes with that beautiful, beautiful gray band as well. Look at that cool, stylish clock face that you can change out. This looks very masculine, right?
Completely.
This is perfect for guys, perfect for ladies. I love how sleek and slim this is. It's an easy to wear anodized aluminum, super durable face, but it's for everybody. This is the lightest weight watch that Fitbit has made to date.
It's crazy comfortable.
It's super, super
I can't believe it. Also, and Tam's answered for her, which is great. Okay, go to bed. Okay. Yes, you can go to bed with it, and it tracks your sleep.
Let me show you that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the really cool thing about Fitbit, like I said, they're constantly improving. They're inviting everybody to have a healthier lifestyle, to understand more about your body, to start drawing conclusions. For me, I noticed that when I hit my step goal, I'm sleeping better at night, and that's a really nice thing to realize. And then it motivates me the next day to walk the steps again and to get them, you know, get my movement in so I can sleep better again. So right here, it says, how did you sleep? You'll be able to touch on that, and this is something that Fitbit has recently improved. So I had 2 naps yesterday. I had a 4.5-hour nap and a 3-hour nap. Lovely, right? But you just touch on this, and then this is gonna give you all new sleep stages. So look at this. You can see right here, I might need to make this screen a little bit brighter, but you can see right here your light sleep, your deep sleep. You can see how many times you were awakened. Look, I was awake from 3:45 to 3:53 for 8 minutes. That's sort of a bummer, right?
Yeah.
But you can see all of this. And here's the other really cool thing that you can do within the sleep stages. You're gonna be able to see your 30-day average. So it shows you how you slept last night compared to the last 30 days, right? And then it also shows you benchmarks. I click on this every single morning when I wake up. It shows me how I'm sleeping compared to other women my age.
That's great.
Isn't that amazing?
That's really amazing.
It's like a sleep study built right into the Fitbit Versa.
Well, and I also think it's like your personal assistant. It's like having a personal coach with you every day and a personal assistant running around with you every day.
And a nutritionist, if you think about it, like it's everything.
It really, you learn so much about your habits. So let's say you've never thought about buying a Fitbit before, and you're watching going, oh, that sounds kind of interesting. I think when you get it at home, it is a life game changer. And what they have done with all the upgrades, and this is so interesting for me to have just upgraded my software about a month ago when I re-put mine on, and I was like, wow, even I saw all the changes. It was amazing, all the different upgrades. And I didn't have to go out and say, oh my goodness, you know, do I have to get another model, blah, blah, blah. When they make the upgrades, you will get them. And the nice thing about this one specifically is that it's so affordable here. That's why I think everybody, and that's why we've sold, how many of this, what are we at? 8,000. Oh, we've sold 8,280 something. And by the way, this is all black that comes with the silver extra band. How many do I have left in that, Stevie? Oh, we're the last 700.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shoot. So here it is. If you want the black, all black with a silver band, my producer's getting this one right now, which is a great idea, Steve. That we're down to the final 700. Those will sell out in this hour.
Okay,
and then
that's
for
what
the
I'm holding,
entire rest of the day, there'll be 2 choices left. But trust me, at this point, I'd be surprised if it's going to make it all day long because it has just been on fire since 10 p.m. this evening.
Yes,
Huge,
I know, wildly
huge.
popular and really great advancements. So the nice thing about Fitbit is even if you have an older tracker, you can constantly be upgrading your app and have all the newest, freshest features. So this could, if you're upgrading today to this, again, you can keep your old one too, but you can have this one for a really, really long time.
But this one is definitely not, it's time. If you're still,
It's time,
and God bless you, if you can do it with our flex pay and the great price and all that, it is this, sure, it'll upgrade, but you're not going to see all the features because the screen
and this is
that
right?
big.
It's so tiny. This is glowing and it's color and it's stunningly beautiful. Oh, and here's something that you wouldn't have done except for with the flex. Do you remember I used to, when I was going to go for a swim, I would have to switch to my flex because it was waterproof and I didn't want to destroy my main Fitbit. Yeah, so we don't worry about it with this. Look at how the apps are still illuminating and glowing. Look at how you can still do everything. This is the perfect watch to wear in any types of conditions. And I love the fact, thank you, Suze, that this is water resistant to 50 meters. So you can take that swim and it will track the swim and track your laps at the same time. It's so brilliant, it's so innovative, and it's so durable this time. And then did you hear about the battery life? Suze, did you hear this? Up to 4 days plus of battery life. I mean, it's so good. Most of these smartwatches you have to charge every night.
And that's almost the reason to get this one.
Right.
That's really another reason to upgrade too, is the battery life is much longer than it's ever been. All right, here's the black that I'm wearing. And remember, I'm wearing it in the large, so I don't think you should fear about sizing. We have 600 left, that's it. Okay, and so this set comes with the extra gray will be sold out in this airing, and then there'll be 2 options left after that. But don't get freaked out. If we run out of the small, medium, extra large, or that we have the small, medium size, just go for whatever we have available.
Right.
You're not going to really have an issue unless you have the most petite wrist on the face of the earth.
Right, exactly. And let me just talk to you through the sizes again. So you're getting this box. So your main Fitbit comes this way, right in the big box here, and you're getting 2 bands, the 2 bands that you see pictured, that 1 band with the 2 sizes. And then you get that extra band. So on the extra band, you are ordering by that size. So let me just read it to you here real quick. Small medium is 5.5 to 7.1 inches, and then your large, extra large is 7.1 to 8.7 inches. If you look at these side by side, there's only about an inch difference, and see how multi-adjustable they both are. And look how they overlap. From here to here, they overlap. So this is gonna be really good for most people to be able to even go into the large. I have a very small wrist like you, and I'm basically on the last 1 or 2 little pegs here, but this works for me because you get this great little, you get this little piece right here, and it even has a little tooth inside, so it stays securely locked into the band. So it's a really good feature.
And I'll just show you, I'm gonna reach up here. I'm wearing the large. Girls, my wrist is 6.5 inches, so I have a relatively small wrist.
Right.
I'm wearing the large, and look, it's there. Like, I could run, I can wave, I can type. And I did not trim it or anything. I just actually used that little thingy to lock that in place, and it's very comfortable and
you could
awesome.
trim if you wanted to.
I could, yeah, it's easy. You just cut it if you want.
You sure could.
But trust me, if we're out of the small medium in your extra band option, then I would just go for it. Also, just think about who in your life have you been encouraging who's making you crazy that you want to see him get in better shape or get healthier. I don't necessarily think this is about running out and jogging and working for a marathon, but certainly we know marathoners who have Fitbit and love it. I think if this is for all of us, it's for any of us who really want to go into the new year ahead of the game. Maybe your goals are very small. Maybe you haven't exercised or worked out or followed your food or even drinking some water every day in years. Tonight is the moment to do it. And I'll tell you what this is for me, Lori, and I bet it's the same for you. It's an encouragement. I got a little note and it cheered me on that I had exercised 5 days this week. What was my exercise? I just happened to have walked longer and farther one day. I was really thrilled about that. Obviously, I play tennis too, but it just cheers you on. And here's what'll happen. You'll buy it for the Fitbit, for the fitness part. You'll love it for all the other stuff that Lori's flipping through.
All the fun stuff, right?
Oh, You know what I
Look at
love?
the weather.
I love checking my 10-day forecast on my Fitbit.
Hello, me too.
Yeah.
I love knowing how to dress in the morning without even having to grab my cell phone because I'm wearing this. It's just so convenient. Even music can be preloaded. So all you do is go to your computer and you're gonna be able to load, I'm doing this backwards upside down, guys, sorry. But you're gonna be able to load up to 300 songs right here onto your Fitbit. So if you happen to leave the house without your phone and just use your Bluetooth headset, you're gonna be able to go for that walk or that jog or, you know, have a little bit of great outdoor exercise, and you're not worried at all about not having great entertainment on the go because your Fitbit is providing it for you. What about workouts? What about for those people in your life who, well, they have a lot of excuses. I tend to be one of those. But what I love about this is a built-in coach. So now there are no excuses. You can do a get moving workout that's 15 minutes. You can do an ab workout here as well. So there are a lot of different choices. I'm gonna just touch right here. And you can totally customize these. So if you get tired of these three, there are more that you can add later. But look at how it shows you in perfect vivid detail on this gorgeous bright touchscreen exactly how to do that exercise. And then it times you and shows you how long you need to do that exercise for before moving you along to the next one. And then when you're done with your workout, it gives you this really great synopsis that says, here's everything that happened. I mean, it's so brilliant and it's so intuitive, and it's all right here on your wrist. Just the coolest device I've ever seen.
Isn't it great?
And
I love the
perfect
screen.
size. Yeah,
Oh.
it's perfect.
Okay, really quick, yes. And thanks everybody on Facebook because they're helping answer questions for us, which is very
Yay!
cute.
That's great.
So Azina said, oh wait, no. Catherine wants to know, does it work on my Android? And it's so cute because then, who came back? Sherry said, yes, I'm pretty sure it will. Explain
Yes.
what it works on.
Okay, so this is gonna work on any phone system out there. This is gonna work on Apple. It's gonna work on Android. This is gonna work if you have a Google phone or if you have a Windows phone, any style of phone out there. So you don't have to be tethered to a certain brand or a certain style or a certain system. With Fitbit, they're universal, so they work with everybody. It's just a free application that you download. You even have connected GPS. So this is a really, really good feature if you love to go walking or running. For us, we went on a bike ride the other day, and you're able to see exactly the path that you took because it has connected GPS. So it connects to your phone.
Now look at guys.
Look.
This is another huge upgrade.
Look how cool this is.
So cool.
So it showed us exactly where we went. So I was trying to get back to this park that we'd been to before, and I wanted to see what that path was. So now I have it within my Fitbit application. Showed me the distance, showed me all of my stats. So I knew exactly how many calories I burned during that bike ride. I mean, it's so brilliant. And again, here I am using it on an Apple device. And then this happens to be one of our TS2s right now. This is the incredible Moto, and this is a track phone, but it's an Android. So this works on everything.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah, so don't even worry about that. If you've got a track phone, it doesn't matter what brand phone you have, it doesn't matter what service you use, Fitbit will work on all of those. And again, if you're still back, and you know, maybe you haven't put your Fitbit in a long time. That was my thing. I just kind of went through the summer and was like, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy myself. And then I got real serious in the beginning of November and said, hello, stop enjoying yourself. You really kind of got to get things under control. And obviously concern, how's your cholesterol level?
Sure.
Have you gone to your doctor lately? Your blood pressure's up. You got to do something. What I love about this is it's not a negative experience. It's so great because it's just your coach. When I feel it start to vibrate, I know I've hit my 10,000 steps that day, and I look down, and on purpose, it goes and makes little fun pictures, and it splashes, and it's just a blast to watch, and I just feel like, yay, I made it today. But what's really great is you can totally customize this to wherever you are. So start where you are. You don't have to be a top athlete. You don't have to do anything. Once you get it at home, it's easy to customize. The versatility is unbelievable on this, but it's really gonna nurture you wherever you are to get you to wherever you want to be. And it does it step by step, day by day, hour by hour. And it's just such a positive experience to use this. So, and again, I think it's so important to realize, you'll get it for the fitness tracking portion of it. You will love it because now it does more than ever before. So if you haven't used your Fitbit in a really long time, when you see all the upgrades that are included with the latest version, this Versa, you will flip.
You're gonna flip out.
It even surprised me.
Yeah, you can.
And that was only 6 months ago that I hadn't been wearing my Fitbit. I only took maybe a 6-month break.
Right.
And I came back and there was so many great upgrades. It was like, wow, it was like getting a brand new one again.
It is like a whole new device
Yeah.
you can put in. Let me show you a couple, and then I'm gonna show you how to do the charging, because we're including the coolest charger you've ever seen. But take a look at some of these really neat apps. So again, this is gonna automatically track your exercises. If you're starting an exercise, you can go in here. You can say you're going on a bike ride or all the various exercises you might do. And by the way, look at how gorgeous that screen is. I mean, it is stunningly beautiful. Here's the music, there's your coach, here's your timer. So everything is built right in. You even have relaxation. I showed you the weather just a moment ago. Do you ever have the right handbag that has your Starbucks gift card in it, Suze? Never. I always grab the wrong handbag. Wah, wah.
I don't go to Starbucks.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't like coffee.
You don't like coffee?
I'm the only person in the world.
Well, they have really good snacks. But anyway, so
hello.
Give me your Starbucks card, lady. So you're going to be able to enter in your Starbucks gift card so that it's on your wrist for that contact-free paying. So it's right there available. Here's one of the other things I love. This is so crazy, but I wanted to have a tip calculator. So I'm going to show you where in the application you go in and you find the additional apps that you can download. So maybe you're going to dinner with friends and maybe you're going to split the bill or whatever the case is, or you just want to figure out how much you're going to tip. This is so easy. It automatically does it for you. So it's right here on your wrist. It's the simplest thing in the whole world. And it's really, really fun to use on this big, bright, beautiful, easy to see screen. You can even I did a little to-do list. So I had a to-do list that I wanted to fill out with some stuff. So
I totally need to do that.
All these apps are constantly coming online so that there are new experiences that you can have with your Versa. And did you customize yours by moving your apps around?
No, actually I haven't, but I should because I have my CVS card on mine. I'm CVS, I'm the queen of CVS.
Are you?
Using my extra bucks and all that stuff. I have my CVS card on mine, yeah.
Yeah, so all you do is you push and hold. Yeah, I even have an app. I haven't played with it yet, but it's going to pull some pictures in from your computer.
Oh, I used the flashlight the other night.
The flashlight is so awesome. So you can do everything here.
That was actually really handy.
Oh, and Pandora. So if you have a paid account with Pandora, you can even listen to your Pandora music. And then you touch and hold that icon to move it around. And then again, here's your notifications. Look at all the things that I got. I got a calendar notification. I got a Gmail message. So I can touch on Gmail right here, and it's going to say, do you want to open it on your phone? I can touch it right here, and this is going to now open Gmail on my phone seamlessly. It's the coolest thing.
Well, and the other feature you're going to go crazy over is you'll see a message comes up, right? And then you'll want to answer it.
Look at that.
You can customize your answers on your Fitbit Versa to say yes, no. You can do whatever you want. I have one that says, sounds great, I'll call you later.
Right.
And I can literally answer the message from my Fitbit on my wrist. So again, if you're in a meeting.
Yes, no. Here's some of the ones that come pre-canned.
No.
And I have customized, sounds good, or I'm busy right now, I'll call you a little bit later, or what's up. So you have all of these messages that you can just send. So you're at a dinner party, you don't want to have your phone in hand, you're at a stoplight, you can glance at your watch, you're in that meeting. So it connects you to your phone and your body, unlike other devices out there. I mean, it's the Fitbit app in the background that is giving you so much information about your sleep, how much you're moving. I told you a funny story before we started, and because Fitbit is not judgmental and not into shaming people, but very encouraging and uplifting and wants you to have an attainable goal, Fitbit said to me in my app the other day, hi, we noticed you're not hitting your 10,000 steps. Would you like to slightly lower your goal so you can work back up to that? And you know what I said? Yes, that would be lovely because I want to hit something attainable, right? Where I'm
so you weren't discouraged,
right? I wasn't getting the 10,000,
right?
Now I made it 8,500, and I'm very often hitting that 8,500, and I'm soon going to raise it back up to 10.
Which in Chrissy,
it's so intuitive.
It is. It's like having the greatest nutritionist and fitness coach and personal assistant all sitting on your wrist. It's one of the neatest things ever. All right, let me give you a couple updates, and then I'm going to talk about a way where we're going to cover you on this for the next couple of years. So if you splash it, well, it doesn't matter if you splash it because it's water resistant, but if you drop it, crack it, whatever happens, we get you covered. But first, let me talk about what the colors are and where we stand on quantity and what we have. This is the one I'm wearing, and I am indeed wearing it in the large because that's what we have left in the large. Remember, you're getting 2 bands. You'll get 2 black bands. One of them will be the small medium, the other will be the large, extra large, plus you get the gray, and then you choose your size in the gray. Whoops, sorry about that. But I think in the black, we're only down to the large, extra large, correct? Yes, so we're down to the large, extra large in the gray, and there are 500 left if you want the all black. Then we have the all rose gold, which you'll get a black band, and the all silver, which you'll get a black band. This is $199 by itself. We are bonusing in exclusively an additional pan, which almost is $30 by itself. So there you go, it's $229.90. Now what happens is we're at $145 or $149.99. I gotta point out the 5 Flex, because if you're brand new, you're thinking, oh, yes, this is what I want. This is perfect. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Or yes, I want to upgrade. What's going to happen is you have 5 Flex, which means you're going to spread your payments out over the next 5 months. So easy. All you need is a major credit card. You can even use PayPal, and you can use that option. If you have your HSN card, we're going to give you a 6th. Now, one more element I'm going to add, and that's going to be our extended warranty. I really like this, especially when you're investing something you're going to use a lot. Like you wear this day and night, 24/7. You're in the shower. Maybe you bang it around, whatever happens. We have an extra warranty that you can pick up that takes over after this warranty is done. And you get a 1-year warranty with your Fitbit Versa tonight. And what happens is with the extended warranty, you're going to extend it for 3 more years. It's basically, listen to this, totally hassle-free, but it's basically $11 per year, and we're going to totally take care of it for you. I mean, it is hassle-free. So if you happen to, although the screens are crazy durable, and they're durable as all get out.
Anodized steel
but
case.
But if anything happens, ask about that, because then you're going to be covered for the next 3 years.
That's a great thing. And then here's one of the other features I haven't even touched on yet that I absolutely love, and that is the relaxation. Have you ever done the guided breathing? 2 minutes or 5 minutes, perfect for winding down before bed. Helps you recenter, connect your mind, body, and spirit. All you do is you just select how long you want to go, 2 or 5 minutes, and then it says, let's be still. You talk. This is nice.
Let's do it together. And you can also follow your heart rate as it calms down too, live, like really in real time.
You really can. Look at the, you can see the vibration on the screen.
Thank you for this moment.
You're welcome. Isn't it lovely?
Tina wants to know, can you shower with this on?
Yes, you can. You can swim with it. It's water resistant to 50 meters.
Yes, Megan, you're right. It works with iPhone, Android. It works with TrackPhone. It works with any service that you have out there.
Yep.
Okay, this is a good one. Marie says, does it know what activity I'm doing automatically?
It does know that.
Can you
Look at how pretty this is on the screen.
Can you explain that?
Yes, I can. Fitbit is so good. It knows when you're on an elliptical. It knows when you're going for a walk. It knows if you're going for a run, or if you're doing a bike ride, instantly, automatically.
Wait, so it also knows if you're on, and it didn't in the past, if you're on like our ProForm X bike,
yes,
it now senses that.
It knows that.
And it used to not know that before.
Yep, so here's how you put it into a mode where you're doing your exercises. So maybe you want to do a timer. All you do is you touch right here with the little guy running, and that's going to take you into all of your exercises. But you don't have to do that, because as soon as you do an exercise, this is automatically going to track all of the information and all of the details for you right within your free application. Let me show that to you, because it really is the coolest thing. So here's that little dashboard. Here's the app. So right here, underneath all of your stats, here's the little guy running again. That's all of your exercise. So it instantly and immediately recognizes all of those exercises, and it takes them, yeah, right, and it shows all of the stats for all of your workouts. Do you remember, guys, when you used to have to log everything? Do you remember logging your sleep?
Oh, gosh,
You had to turn it into sleep mode and then try to remember to take it out of sleep mode when you woke up in the morning, and then you had to put it into exercise. You had to do all of this stuff. Fitbit automatically knows now. Yeah, and it gives you what else is clever?
Okay, so I have mine so it alerts me whenever I get a phone call, an email, a message, anything. When it knows that I'm laying down to sleep, it blocks them automatically.
Isn't that great?
So in the middle of the night, you don't have your hand jiggling or vibrating. Also, I love the alarm on here. The alarm's right on here, and I use it all the time.
I do too.
It actually really jiggles well. You set it up so you can have an alarm to wake you up in the morning, or an appointment that's coming up, or be reminded of it. Your calendar syncs with this.
Yes, it does.
How crazy is that? So you're thinking, oh my gosh, you look down and you go, oh, that's right. Thanks, Fitbit. You told me I've got a meeting coming up in 10 minutes. I have to tell you, like I said, you'll buy it for the Fitbit and the tracker portion of it. You will love it for all the new advanced features that can now do. Like, I mean, really love it. It's become something that I like to wear to something that I will always wear now. And I'm telling you, it's all the extra features that have completely sold on this being on my wrist all the time.
I'm totally with you. I love all the smart features. So here's where you go into your notifications. Let me show you where it is. You select your device, and then it's that first under general, it's notifications, okay? So you turn on and off all of these types of notifications. Do you want call notifications, text message notifications, calendar events, email notifications, and then here's where it gets really involved. Your app notifications. So if you want push messages from any of these applications that you have on your phone, maybe you love Candy Crush and your lives are about to refresh. you can get a notification on your Fitbit.
That's
Maybe
funny.
it's your home security system that sends you push notifications.
Okay, now that would be amazing.
So
So
you could do
if
a lot of
I'm
that.
out and about and I feel a vibration and I look down, it's alerting me that I'm getting something on my security system.
It could be. I mean, any of the notifications that you choose to turn on, and then when you look at your wrist, you'll know, okay, that was a text, that was a,
So I need to check on my phone and see what's going on.
Well, you look on your wrist. So it's gonna show you, and let me just show you on my wrist again, because I want you to see these beautiful notifications. Here's that gorgeous screen, about 1.5 inches, full color touch. So when you have notifications, you're gonna get a gentle vibration. Again, if this ever bothers you, if you ever wanna turn it off, you can always turn it off. But I swipe down, look at this. I have a text message from Annie, who is literally buying this tonight. She's super excited about it. And then I also have, because I'm backwards upside down, I have a calendar event. So I'm gonna be able to touch that calendar event right there as well. I can open that on my phone right here from my Fitbit. So it's really, really easy to have all of your notifications right here. And it could be from an app sending you a notification. It could be a calendar event. Gmail, I showed you that a moment ago. I clicked on that and it said open it, and I touched open it on my phone. It opens it on my phone.
For your phone, yeah, it talks to your phone. All right, so here's the story. If you have this Fitbit, or if you have a Fitbit, or if you're picking up the Fitbit tonight, please come on through, either call us, or you can go on Facebook too, and I'll try to read some more. Let us, while you're ordering, can you tell me why? Because your why might make a difference in someone else's life. And you know what? It's not a pair of earrings. Like, certainly you could spend your money on a lot of things here at HSN, and I have been shopping like a maniac for the holidays. But when you talk about a Fitbit, you're talking about the ultimate gift, because it's the gift of better health. It's the gift of maybe less medical bills, because now you're really watching your fitness, you're watching what you're eating, and we're gonna talk about that in just a second too. It's a game changer, and certainly you can give a lot of people a lot of stuff, or you can give them the gift of real health and real life changes. You know, for me, if it's the holiday season and you're always doing this and you're hiding behind everybody in the picture, or you go, oh gosh, don't take my picture, because maybe you're tugging on your shirt, or you're just uncomfortable with who you are at the moment, it's at some point you've got to make a difference. And I think what Fitbit does, it gives you the resources to be able to do that in such a happy, encouraging way. And you set it up for wherever you are, at whatever level you are. If you haven't worked out in 100 years or 50 years or whatever, it doesn't matter. If you're a top pro athlete, you still will love the Fitbit. You probably have been searching for something like this. For me, it has so many great customizable things that fit my needs, i.e., I do keto. I've done it in the past. I'm back. I call doing it keto hard. I am trying to make it my full lifestyle, not a diet, but a lifestyle. And guess what? We'll get into my personal one here in just a second, but I can track my macros, which is a whole new level for me to make sure I'm finding success in the lifestyle food choices that I've picked.
Absolutely.
That was a huge game changer for me, having the macros.
There is a giant database of hundreds of thousands of foods that you can log. So if weight loss is your goal, you simply input into your Fitbit app how many pounds you want to lose, and then Fitbit will calculate the calories you can eat. And if you're doing keto like Suzanne is, and I hope to again soon, it's going to break down for you your carbs, your fat, and your protein in detail, so you can see exactly where you're at with all those macros. But let me just quickly show you. So the database is huge. You touch the plus sign right here and you can search anything. So if you want to find pizza, all you simply do is touch the little spyglass right there. You type in pizza, and this is going to come up with every Oh, I did not even spell it. Did I even spell that right? I didn't even spell it right, but it came up with it anyway. I spelled pooza and it came up pizza anyway. So it's every single possible brand out there. It's all of the stores where you would buy pizza. It's all of the restaurants where you'd buy pizza. You can make a healthier choice before you eat that food because you can see how many calories are in it.
Wait, can I tell you what I did the other day, guys? This is such a relatable thing. We were on the road and we had to go through a drive-through. Now, anybody who's trying to watch their food intake, you dread going through a drive-through.
Oh my gosh, it's hard to make a good choice.
Well, so guess what I did? As we were in the drive-through, I typed in grilled chicken bites.
Okay.
And I looked at their menu. At the drive-through, and I looked up and I was scanning through the whole menu and I'm saying, okay, what's the best one? And literally I could do it on my Fitbit, right? Yeah. And it said, go for the grilled, and it told me how many calories were in the grilled chicken bites. And guess what I ordered when I got up there?
You got the grilled.
I got the grilled chicken bites, but I didn't even know they had grilled chicken bites. I thought they were only fried.
Right.
So I was so happy to know that. And guess what? It was because of the Fitbit.
It was because of the Fitbit. It had all of their menu items right here. Yeah, it's amazing. So you can log it. Did you see what I just did? I used the camera on my phone to log a snack. It knew the brand, the calories. You can log it as a meal, a snack, whatever. But this is what keeps you on target with your weight loss goals and all of the macros. So it's really brilliant. What about water? Maybe hydration is a big goal of yours. Maybe you just don't drink enough water. Or maybe you're buying this for a parent and they don't get enough hydration. You're gonna be able to easily log water every time you drink it. So this will keep you on top of that as well. This is that whole body experience, like Suzanne was saying, that will really give you so much information about your body, help you make better choices, and you can have a whole lot of fun. You know why? There are challenges built right in. I am so lucky we're not doing a challenge with Suzanne Runyon right now. She would be doing circles around the studio.
I'm on it, I gotta be honest with you.
Girl, you are hardcore this one, and I always want to win too, so we're like...
Yeah, we're so competitive.
So competitive, but it's really one of those days that I know I'm gonna get a lot of steps in because I care, and I want to try to win, and we can taunt each other, we can have so much fun with this. So there's a work week hustle.
That is really fun.
It is fun. Like, you know, at first I kind of just did Fitbit by myself, right? I kind of just did it alone, just because I wasn't sure how the technology was gonna work, and I wasn't sure how I'd want to be a part of a community, but now there's a huge community aspect to Fitbit so that you can really get involved with other groups.
But
you can
it
invite
doesn't tell everybody your weight and your personal information.
You never have to
it's
share
more
that.
like, hey, you're ahead. If you're gonna,
Never.
And when you ask to do a challenge with your friends, you have to give permission to get involved. It's not like the whole world sees all your business.
No, you approve
might
it.
not. But I want to show you too. I'm going to show you this is on Thursday, November 29th. I'm just going to show you how I did. I did pretty good in the steps that day. And you know what's
really
funny is I've been parking at parking lots, and I do go and park in the back of the parking lot now because I'm always trying to get in more steps. And you'll really find there's a lot of little things you can do that actually really amounts to a big deal.
Sure.
My husband and I walked over to a restaurant the other day, and guess what? I nailed my 10,000 steps by the time I had walked back from the entire day and that was just walking to the restaurant as opposed to driving to it because it was in our neighborhood. But again, there's so much information, but for me, this is really, this whole thing with the macros, I'll try to go into today. And here's what I do, there it is. This macro thing, I am absolutely right in the zone. So if you are doing keto, or you know someone who's doing keto, you actually can figure out your percentages within this, and then you can follow it throughout the entire day. This changes every time I log something new on. So for those of us in keto, those rates are exactly where I should be today.
Well, and keto
in terms of my
is real
macros.
Specific,
Very
right?
specific.
So you have
but
to
you know
keep
what was
track
so
of that,
amazing is when I used to use the Fitbit 6 months ago, it did not have macros in it. So again, and keto's a huge thing now. So I'm just sorry if you guys don't know keto. I highly recommend you find out about it. It's pretty interesting. But I think that is one of the most exciting developments that they're actually addressing that. When in the past Fitbit had not done that.
It's brand new.
It's brilliant.
It's brand new.
So
they keep up with the times. They're on top of all the trends. They're always adding features you care about. And I just want to show you how to charge it. I meant to do this earlier. So you get this great little charging cradle. You can see there's some little indentions for your fingers on the side where you pinch it and it just opens a little bit. Then you just pop this right in on the charging cradle and it USB charges. So you can plug it into any of your computers, whether it's a laptop, a desktop, or if you have that wall USB charging thing that you pop in like I have, then this is the easiest way. And again, super lightweight, unbelievably thin, incredibly flexible, beautiful hardware on this, so it's easy for you to put on all by yourself. You don't even need a partner to help you. I remember some of the old models, you had the little dots, you had to thread through.
Made me crazy.
Yeah, you and I had a hard time. I'm like, will you put this on me? Will you put it, right? And this one you can put on yourself. And just the screen, I mean, it just makes me so happy. So I have mine set when I look at it, when I lift my left wrist, it automatically turns on. That's not working right now because it's upside down. But look at all the great things that you're gonna be able to do, from coaching right on your wrist, relaxation right here, downloading apps that you care about, like that tip calculator or like your Starbucks app. I mean, it's so handy.
Okay, a couple questions. Diane says, is it thinner than the Charge 2?
It is thinner than the Charge 2. This is the Charge 2. I would say it's, it is thinner. Look at this, guys. So there
Plus
it is.
the screen difference, Diane. The screen difference alone
hold this one.
is worth it if you can swing it. Also, Alicia does, she said, does it track your blood pressure?
This does not track blood pressure.
It does your heart rate though, which is important.
Yeah, always on, constantly checking heart rate.
Christina says, do you have to put it in sleep mode when you go to sleep, or is it automatic?
Automatic.
It's fabulous.
You never have to worry.
And that's another really, really big reason to upgrade, because when you go to sleep, it knows you're sleeping. beeping, so it won't vibrate when you get messages and all that stuff happening on your phone. All right, so there we go. It's automatically. Thanks, Marie. Marie knows a lot about this Fitbit.
4-day battery life too. Just wanted to throw that back out there.
Danette
4-day.
asked this. This is a good question.
Sure.
She said, do you have to pay fees to the phone carrier?
You do not.
No.
No, you do not. If you have a text package or if you're paying, you know, whatever, this is just a reflection of what's happening on your cell phone. Yeah,
Great
so
way to
no
put
extra,
it.
no extra
No,
fees.
there's no fee. Like once you buy a Fitbit, you're in. And honestly, once you get a screen like this, even when they do all the more advanced upgrades, you really are being able to maximize all the cool new features that they'll come out with even in the future. With this guy, if you have a Charge 2 or any of the old ones, the screen's that little. You're not gonna be able to read anything other than, you know, your steps at the time. But look at that compared to what we're doing today. I mean, that's a crazy
what a difference, right?
Yeah, it's wild, and it's so easy to use too. I'm just gonna go back to the front. All right, so we're gonna go back to the phones, but Susie says you look terrific tonight. Your straight hair is perfect.
Aww,
you know what? Thank you. Thank you, Susie. My producer said, thank you. You just keep with the straight hair, always. Thanks, Steve, because my wavy hair just might have not worked for anybody. Sherry says that I noticed your hair looks good too. Thank you, Sherry. Everybody's loving my hair
pretty
tonight.
both ways too, yeah.
Okay, can you do... All right, we got some phone calls we're gonna go to and I'll try to get to more questions. Olivia in Georgia. Hi, you're on HSN with Lori and Suzanne.
Hi, ladies.
Hi, welcome.
I tell you, I was looking at the Fitbit for about a week now and did not know you guys would have this for today's special. I bought it for my husband. I was trying to compare the Fitbit with the Apple, and I've been just looking on YouTube and trying to see which was the better fit for him. And I just the Fitbit won out. As I looked at the comments to see, okay, so my daughter has an Apple, and of course, price-wise, I'm just like, well, is he going to do that?
Sure.
All that on there? But it's so much on the Fitbit. We both have to charge. And it's, you know, it's outdated and it's old, and you know, it's time for an upgrade. And so after just watching it, matter of fact, this morning I was on YouTube looking at the comparison between the two, the Apple Watch and the Fitbit, and so many people just raved over this. And I was getting ready to go to bed, and I was like, oh, they're doing the Fitbit. I had to sit up and wait for you guys so I could. I learned more.
Timing.
Just listening to you ladies, I learned so much more than I did this morning.
Good.
Watching the YouTube and the comparisons with the two watches. So you two really helped me to make a decision to get the Fitbit Versa. And plus, with it being waterproof, that's excellent as well.
So, yeah, he won't have to take it off getting in the shower.
Don't have to charge it every day.
Right.
Like, this is
it's
really
a major upgrade from, this is the one you said you guys had.
Did you have to charge the first generation charge?
Yeah.
There's that little guy. Look at that little sliver of a screen
right there.
I know. That's a big difference.
Huge, yeah.
This is gigantic.
Older, I need a bigger screen.
Well, and you know what's interesting
Me too, Olivia.
Just to give you a comparison, and again, we've had the Apple Watch on, you know, we have it in stock if you want it. For me, the screen size is what made the difference, because those little teeny things in the Apple is pretty hard for me to see, I have to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And the price is obviously substantially different.
The price is awesome.
It's so good, right?
Well, Olivia, I hate to say this, Miss Olivia, but you're going to be so jealous when he wears his.
I know.
You might want to think about getting your own gift.
Yes, believe me, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm wearing these blue boots from a Naturalizer, and I love them so much. I ordered them, and I'm going to wrap them up and put them under the tree and act like my husband got them for me. Do you want to see them? They're so stinking cute. Look at these from Naturalizer, and they're really crazy comfortable. So I'm just going to do the same thing. I did do the same thing, Olivia. Just wrap it up and put it under the tree.
Yes,
Good idea. Have a great night.
Well, thank you, ladies. Happy holidays.
You too.
You too. Thanks, Olivia.
And I do want to clarify, gang, online, this tracks your pulse. You'll see your heartbeat in real time. So I'll tell you what's cool about that is you're trying to stay in a fat-burning mode. You know, fat burning is not as hard and as exhausting as when you get to that super workout mode, but you are more effective in the fat-burning mode of actually burning fat. So actually what happens is sometimes we over-stress our body when we're working out, when in reality you could be in that fat-burning mode and go a whole lot longer and this is gonna tell you where you're at because of your heartbeat. So I think that's a great differentiation on that too.
And you have to do that awkward chest strap, you know, like a lot of the other devices have to do. So you don't have to do that. This is mine, and I love that I can go way back. So look at this, Suzanne. This is weeks and weeks and weeks of heart rate. So the nice thing about that is you can take it in and show it to your doctor. If you have any issues, if anything's going on, not just working out in the fat burning zone, which is huge, but also the additional information that you're getting for possibly your care practitioner.
That's a great point.
Really, really helpful.
Also, we have a question too. It was, will it track step? This is from Greta on an elliptical.
Yes, it will. And it automatically tracks them for you. So you don't even have to input anything. It'll automatically know when you're on an elliptical. It's funny because my dear friend Annie was saying, now I walked about 8,500 steps, but I went several miles. How come you only went 1 mile? That's because I was on the elliptical today.
Oh, funny.
Yes, on the elliptical today. So Fitbit knew I didn't walk a big distance, but it knew I took a bunch of steps.
Oh, that's
Isn't that brilliant?
That's pretty brilliant.
Right, so
and
smart.
Diane, just again, we answered this one, but I'll repeat it for you. She wants to know if it's as high as the Charge 2. No, it's not. It is slimmer design than the Charge 2. All right, we're going to say hi to.
I've got it too.
I do not want to mess up your name.
Jaquetta?
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 Did we say that right in Maryland? Jaquetta. Jaquetta in Maryland, are you there?
Splatter for sure.
Yes,
Hi, did I say that right?
it's Jaquetta.
Jaquetta, we got it. Okay,
Hey,
good.
that's so
well,
beautiful.
welcome. It's so nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you as well.
Good. Now, you ordered this tonight. Why?
I'm actually upgrading. I have a Fitbit Charge 2 and I have the Blaze, but I love the Versa because it's shaped similarly to the Blaze, and I think Fitbit also has on sale, but the difference is you guys have the Flex Pay, which I love because I'm a shopaholic.
Yeah.
So I'm getting what I want and at Flex Pay, which makes it great.
Good, good. Now, what color choice did you pick and why?
I picked the rose gold and the black.
Pretty.
I love
Love
rose gold,
it.
and I like it. I love the presentation of it.
Yeah, it's so
So
pretty.
pretty.
Yeah, and then when you switch to the black, it really highlights the rose gold bezel on that too. Well, good. And do you have some fitness goals that you're working towards with a Fitbit?
Yeah, just like you, I'm also doing keto. So this will actually continue my journey just on an upgrade.
That's great. Are you following your macros?
Yes, and
Yeah.
I'm doing Beautiful Fit, the whole Beautiful Fit keto program.
Oh, that's great. Because you know what? Being able to track your macros on the food program on here is worth it. It's worth getting it for just that feature if you're doing keto.
Very helpful.
I'm definitely looking forward to it. So this is one of my gifts to me. I give a lot to everybody else, but I don't forget myself.
That is perfect. I
Gotta put yourself
love your
on the
philosophy.
list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. It was wonderful chatting with you, and we do appreciate your time.
Thank you. You all have a blessed holiday season.
You too. Happy
You
holidays
too.
and Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you.
Yeah, and we'd love to hear your story. I've got a few minutes left, so if you want to call in and tell us why, that's a great story. And again, she's a keto
Yes.
person like I am. But it could be you haven't worked out or even thought about a diet in a long time. Make tonight a big difference. I love what Jaquita said. She said, you know what? I give for everybody else. This one's for me. And I think sometimes with our flex pay and the free shipping and the price we're doing tonight, it's okay to give yourself permission to give yourself a really wonderful gift that could totally change your life. Or, as our earlier caller picked it up, for her husband. Maybe you have someone in your life you're just really worried about, and you're like, maybe this will be the thing that changes it for him. Because you know what? We can buy clothes and earrings and great boots like I bought and all that, but your health and your fitness is everything. You know, you can't enjoy all that stuff we love unless you have you're healthier and you're fitter. And you can be wherever you're at. You could be a great super athlete, want to go to that next level. You could be an absolute beginner who hasn't worked out in years, and the Fitbit is going to accommodate your lifestyle. I'll tell you, you're buying it because typically you get it for the fitness tracker aspect, but you will fall in love with it because of everything else you can do on it now. That is why it's not coming off my wrist any longer.
Me either.
I used to be like, oh, I'm using fitness. If I'm not really into it, I'm going to take it off and not wear it. Once you start using it for your emails and your phone and seeing the messages and everything it can do, you you won't want to take it off your wrist. I'll give you a great example. So I was making my little keto biscuits the other day, and I needed just an alarm, a timer. I needed a timer for the oven.
It's right here.
Guess what? I just looked down, set the timer for 30 minutes. When it went off, I ran inside and got my biscuits out of the oven.
Right.
So it's all the little things and all the big things that this can do, but truly, it really can make a difference in your life. Now, what are you gonna buy? Why? There's a lot of smartphones out there, a lot of choices for fitness trackers. Why the Fitbit? And I think this for me is the biggest reason. I think this is the one that's so powerful, because when you see this graphic, I think it says it all. This is the one everybody trusts. It's the #1 selling brand for health and fitness trackers, and the #2 selling brand for smartwatches. Isn't that funny?
Yes.
It's already #2, and its basic core is fitness tracking, but they have done such a brilliant job of making it so much smarter that now it's #2 in just smartwatch category, and that is a huge stat.
It really is. I mean, look at this big, bright, beautiful screen for a fraction of the price that you would spend for one of the competitors. Look at how you can read your entire text message right here. My darling friend Annie buying one of these for herself tonight. I'm super excited.
So did Steve, our producer.
I know
he bought it.
did.
Yeah,
That's so awesome. And so if I want to do that quick reply, I can absolutely reply. I can open that message on my cell phone. I can say yes, no, any of the things I want to be able to do right here. So if you are, not glued to your phone, or maybe you were in that business meeting, or you're at dinner with your family and you don't want that disruption, you can just glance down and read the entire message. I love the fact that it syncs with your calendar. I love the fact that you can see when you have an email message. I have my Gmail right here. If I touch that, I can open up that Gmail on my cell phone simply by maneuvering my Versa. I mean, and it's so fun too. Customizable watch faces, so you can totally change up the look and feel. I added this picture of my family. And then let me show you everything it tracks. So this is going to, by swiping up, it's going to show you your day. So there are your steps climbed right there. There's your distance traveled. It has an altimeter built in, so it tells you the floors you've climbed, the calories you burned, and your active minutes. Then when you swipe down, it's going to give you even more information. So there's my heart rate right there. Then if I go down, it shows me if I did a workout. Plus, ladies, this is also going to track your monthly cycle as well if you want to input that data, and then it'll always have the information right there for you on your wrist.
I think this is a great comment on Facebook. It's Deborah says, I have diabetes and I really think this will help me get it under control. I'll be ordering one. Thank you. It's a thank you present to myself.
Oh,
yeah.
I love that.
You know what? Once you're really, you'd be amazed at the things that can change in your health just by being able and be aware of what you're eating, what you're doing, and how you're working out.
Information is power.
Yes.
And when you know better, you can do better. I thought I was a busy, active person, and when I first got my Fitbit, I was only moving about 2,000 steps a day. So this has been life-changing for me. I've definitely pushed that a lot. And it's so motivating, too.
Okay, and I love this. Michelle says the fact that I can wear this when swimming is a game changer. Yes, you can swim.
Totally.
You don't take it off to shower either, which was always my problem, then I would forget about it. Hi, Linda, before we have to wrap this up, welcome. Or Lynette, welcome. You're on with Lori and Suzanne. Thanks for joining us.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, how are you ladies doing tonight?
We are good. More importantly, how are you?
I'm great. I'm very excited about getting the Fitbit in the rose gold.
Ooh, beautiful. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Yeah, and what is your goal? Why are you picking it up tonight?
Well, I like it basically. I mean, I don't work out, but I'm very interested in it for the heart monitoring feature.
Sure.
And that's something that I would definitely love to have. So something that I could keep track of, because I've been very concerned about my heartbeat, and that's something that would definitely, help me. And I can, show how you can track it, and something that I could definitely go in and show my doctor.
Yes.
As well, yeah. So I'm really looking forward to having this watch.
Oh, that'd be great. And then I'll tell you, Lynette, once you start using all the other features, it really will become almost invaluable.
Yes.
Yeah, and you can really make a big difference in your life because of it, which I think is wonderful. You're taking that step to do it.
Right. Well, definitely looking forward to getting this watch.
Well, good. Well, we hope you have a happy holiday, and I'm glad you're treating yourself tonight, too. Yeah, I'm very excited.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lynette.
Happy holidays to you, ladies.
You too. Happy holidays.
All right.
Let's see.
Bye-bye.
Does it count steps when you move your arms? Oh, like this. Is that what you're asking?
Well,
you want to try to cheat?
Shouldn't cheat.
Lily, just go walk.
If you go like this, it will. But it definitely checks
All right,
natural walking.
okay, so here's what's happening. You have 3 color choices. The black with the gray is almost gone. This is gonna be your rose gold with the black and the gray with the black. Huge value, really nice savings. We do not have a presentation next hour. We're actually gonna move into the kitchen. So we're gonna talk about that. Oh, by the way, I have a Cuisinart air fryer that does, it's a toaster oven and broils.
Awesome.
It's crazy, that's coming up. But stand in line, because there's not another presentation until I do it at 3 a.m., but you can order it now. Thanks, Lori.
Thank you.
Here's your Merry update for today. The holidays are almost here, but we still have great gifts at amazing prices. So go to our gift store on hsn.com to find that special something for her, him, and kids. And we have great deals on all of our beauty favorites, plus free shipping on all Too Faced cosmetics. And today is your last chance to get 5 or more flex pay on everything. Plus, HSN credit card holders get 1 extra flex, so shop now. Find your Merry on HSN and hsn.com.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
I'm Joy. I'm a mother, that's first and foremost. I'm curious, always curious. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I'm an inventor. So when I'm designing product, it's all about making everyday life simpler. I guess that's just how I look at things. I find a lot of inspiration from just living my everyday life. And I think, boy, every day's a gift. Make joyful discoveries every day.